Welcome back, everybody. I hope you've all had a good opportunity to get some range time in out there. So what happens when you get your new piece like this XDM Elite OSP there, and you want to start some basic skills or learning some new skills or taking your skills to the next level? Now, I know we've probably all heard those buzz statements of slow is smooth, smooth is fast, or skill stacking, or you got to slow down so you can speed up to get the fundamentals. But nobody really goes into those in depth a lot of times or demonstrates how that occurs out on the range in a class. Some people do, and those are generally really good instructors. So today we're going to break these things down, talking about the draw and presentation, draw presentation in your first round on target, and then your draw presentation and a 1 round reload 1 round. Now, when you think about it, a plan like skill stacking can pretty much be used for anything out in life. You don't see people just being thrown into the Super Bowl out on the field. They've spent years building those fundamental skills, which is the same thing we need to do for this stuff here today. If you are not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification icons on. If you like anything that's going on here, give that video a like. Well, let's go ahead and transition right into what we are going to do first here. Like I said, from a retention holster on the shot timer, working on that draw and presentation. Now, what we are going to see here is that progressive building of speed from that shot timer, and we're going to do a few of these draws here just so we get that presentation so it's nice and speedy, but not so fast we start making those mistakes. Now, there's nothing wrong with trying to go a little bit faster, but should you get to the point where you have a little bit of a hang up like this one, that means you've reached the point where you need to back off that gas pedal just a little bit so you can really get that drawn presentation down every single time. Well, now we are going to start stacking it. So that next skill is going to be that first trigger press, right? That clean press on target. So we're going to add that into our draw, presentation, and the trigger press. Again, working from the shot timer in that retention holster, progressing the speed faster and faster until we get to we feel where we want to be. Now, even though all of this can be done dry practice at home, I don't know about you, I am ready to go live. So we are going to do some draw and presentation 1 rounds, testing out that meta trigger on the XDM here. And we are going to again progress through the speed until we get to the speed that we feel is our maximum with still maintaining all of those fundamentals. Now, this is generally where we start feeling pretty good out there on the range. Maybe we got that sub-second draw in first round. Sometimes it happens for us out there, sometimes it doesn't. That was a good day for me. It's pretty easy with that XDM. It's a lot of grip and it's a solid trigger to work with. But let's talk about building that next skill, that emergency reload or a slide lock reload. We're gonna start dry, just like we did with the draw. We're gonna start from the slide lock position, and we're just going to slowly work the fundamentals of that magazine exchange and work that speed up until we feel that mind-body connection. Now, one thing you might have seen in the video is me kind of referencing the side of my holster. Especially if you've got new gear, you're going to want to kind of make that mind-body connection with where your gear is located on your belt or on your body, so you can really drive that home and make that connection so you can reference every time without looking at your gear. So let's go ahead and look at the progression of speed through an emergency reload. Now, one thing that makes it a lot easier on the XDM is that big mag well right there. That makes an emergency reload or a reload of any kind very, very nice. So before we start stacking all of these skills together now, Now that we've got our draw, we've got our first round, maybe sub-second if you've been working it out there, let's put that emergency reload in there. But first we need to understand what it actually feels like when we have a slide lock or we've ran that thing dry and need to get it gassed up again. So make sure you practice 1 or 2 just draw, present, and 1 round lockbacks, because there is a distinct feeling when that slide locks to the rear. You're gonna get a physical and a visual cue. Well, now you know what that feels like. Put the Ear Pro and the Eye Pro back on. Let's hit the range again and let's work all of these skills, slow as smooth, smooth as fast, getting through it and then working into that speed. Remember, if you try to just, go till the wheels fall off 100%, you're gonna have to bring that speed back down a little bit to make sure that all of those fundamentals are in there. So let's go ahead and take a good solid look at working through all of these skills stacked together from a medium speed all the way through as fast as I feel I need to be. There is just a lot you can accomplish in life with a good plan, some effort, and a little bit of time. Like I said, this can really all be done dry practice in your house if you're low on ammo, or you can get out there and have some real fun on the range doing a low round count drill, putting all of these skills together to work on the fundamentals you need, whether you're a competition, whether you do carry a gun for work, or whether you just want to have some fun and be a trained person. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like if you learned anything or you thought that it was quality content for people. And of course, leave a comment down below on your training experiences and how you have been progressing no matter what it is you're out there running. You guys have some fun on the range, and we'll see you guys on the next one.